what's up? This is Odolena from Odolena Digital, and today I want to talk about millennials and digital media trends. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I myself am a millennial, kind of the generation born between 1981 and 1996. Of course, it's very large, very broad. Within there, you have different groups, and actually, according to some reports, I'm not a millennial, depending on how people perceive, but the data that I'm going to present is based on this assumption. We can have a look at what exactly they are doing online, how they engage with technology, and why this is important for us. So, first of all, the big trend about millennials has been since the beginning of this generation started to be on focus for marketers is smartphone usage. So millennials are very big smartphone users, and this is until today they haven't given up. Their favorite device is a smartphone. So 94% of millennials use a smartphone. About 88% of Generation X and baby boomers, 65%, using a smartphone on a daily basis. Don't worry if you don't see the table around that well. I will attach a PDF below this video. You'll have a link where you can access all the information. You don't have to subscribe or anything like that. You will just be able to see all the information that I'm sharing. At the end of this video, I will share with you a special bonus, which is what is the biggest shopping assistant which millennials are using right now to make voice shopping requests. So watch this video until the end, I'll share this with you. So the next step is about time spent on different media. So millennials are not TV watchers. I think this is not a big surprise. Compared to other ages, millennials are really not spending that much time on live or time-shifted TV. Only 2 hours a day compared to 5-6 hours for the people who are in their 50s and 60s. So this also comes with the demands of their lifestyle, but it's already a trend that they are not, and they are not likely to become avid TV watchers once they approach their later years. When it comes to apps and smartphones, this is a place where they spend most of their time watching actually media. About 3 hours a day they would spend on their apps and smartphones, and their time is really spread between different devices, with smartphone being their favorite ones. So what do they consume? It's very interesting that millennials are very avid social media users. So Facebook is what it is because of millennials, because they really embraced it as their platform, and still 9 out of 10 millennials are using some kind of social media on a daily basis. What does that mean? This is where they find news, this is where they find relevant information, this is the place to reach them. When it comes to social media, which are the biggest social medias for millennials? So no wonder it's Facebook. 64% of millennials are using Facebook on a daily basis, and YouTube coming just behind Facebook with 60%. So these two platforms are really important in the life of millennials. When it comes to younger generations, like the ones that are before millennials, they are not considering Facebook that cool. But for millennials, this is actually fine because they already have their networks, their friends and families there, the whole history, and they're very used to the platform. So even though most of them say that they are not happy with the way social media platforms are treating their data, they still continue using them. So they have this kind of like double connection with them. Like on one side they're very involved and attached to these platforms, on the other side they understand that their data is used and they don't trust them very well. The other platforms that millennials are really keen on are Instagram. 55% of millennials are using Instagram on a regular basis, 41% are using Snapchat on a regular basis, then comes Twitter, only 27%, and then Pinterest, 24%, LinkedIn, 12%. And what are they watching when it comes to their favorite YouTube and Facebook and Instagram platforms? Well, video. 89% of millennials are video watchers. Actually, 70% of millennials say that they binge watch. So they watch one after the other, film after film, series after series, video after video for longer periods of time. However, here comes one catch. they are not really keen on ads. So reaching them via video ads is one way of trying it, but also they can be also a very negative reaction. Actually, this is one of the part of the success of Netflix. So 33% of millennials are Netflix users, which means that they are ready to pay for subscription to avoid ads, which doesn't mean that they are not ready to buy. They're actually very avid buyers. Quite interestingly, millennials are very keen on buying online, and here Amazon plays a very, very strong role. 84% of millennials buy online on a regular basis, followed by 77% of Generation X, and only 59% from generation of the baby boomers, kind of the 50-60-year-olds. What's interesting is also that millennials enjoy in-store buying as well as online buying, and they usually combine them. So they would start research online and come buy in store, or they will come in the store, do their research, try on all the clothes, and then order them online when there's a sale. Millennials are very, very keen on ad blockers. About 30% of them use some kind of ad blocker to actually stop this advertising being shown to them, which makes it very difficult if you're an advertiser. So to summarize it, if you want to actually advertise to millennials, they are interested in buying. However, you must reach them at their platforms, at their time, with a personalized message, which makes it feel native for them, but at the same time is not interruptive. Well, if this is not difficult, I don't know, but this is the case. And I'm one of them, so I really easily put myself into the shoes of all millennials. The stat which I promised you now, millennials are avid shoppers and they use devices to shop, so their favorite shopping assistant, voice assistant for shopping is it's Google. Google Assistant in the United States is #1 shopping device, followed just right after with Siri. For older millennials in the US, Google Assistant is a little bit stronger. For younger millennials, it's actually Siri a little bit stronger as a shopping assistant. Shopping assistant is a device which allows you to order online just with your voice. So you can read more in my article. I'll share a link below this video about voice assistant. This is something that's super interesting for me. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to this channel, watch the other videos that I made. I hope to see you next week when my next video comes out.